Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again. I was here a few moments ago, and yet I'm back again. And that is because I left something off, and I called this comeback Little Golden Nuggets. As I was contemplating, I was doing so on why Donald Trump was elected. And I shared that with my thoughts on what was going on in the impeachment process. And so the message that came back to me was this. After everybody calling Donald Trump the devil before he got the nomination, it informed America who he was. A symbol of evil, a symbol not necessarily trying to say that Donald Trump is the devil as we have been taught to conceive that the devil is, but one truly representing the character of the devil. And so, as the over year that constant was put out there and had all the background behind it, his whole history, all of that, what that did, that touched the American people. Do you really have to remember who America really is? Take away the natives. Wait a minute. Just look at America for the people who came and started America. When I mean started, I mean changing America from what it was at the time and turning it into their own America. This is why they say this is our land and ain't nobody gonna touch it. They came in lying, cheating, stealing, conniving, and doing everything. And they done it. The fact that you got people that came over as slaves and they their numbers increased, and other people came in and number increased. And these other people who consider America as theirs, who keep talking about make America great again, those are the people who are accepting, who were bought into this Trump, evil, the devil, and all. They bought into it. They wanted him. Why? Because all of those things that they said that Trump represented is them. They said, oh, that's us. We stole this country. Now give us a man that's bold enough to steal it back. Give us a man that's bold enough to go into Africa and bring slaves to America. Give us a man that's bold enough to go into a land and wipe out everything like we did the natives. Well, that could be what Trump is doing now. You know? Trying to wipe out with partnership with other dictators, trying to wipe out other places. I mean, it could be, but that's what they wanted. That's what the people of America said they wanted, and that's what you got. Basically, what that means again, those of you who think you're better than that, you better stand up, because I declare before the ever-living God, if this thing goes forward, America will always be known as the most. You think Russia's known as being evil? Russia won't be able to touch the evilness that America would have amassed. America held herself up and said, we're the greatest nation on the face of the earth. There is no nation any greater than this nation. And then to stay great, America was able to bend itself down to the pit of hell and bring up the most demonic individual they could get to take us back to the beginning. To make America great, to take, to kill, to do whatever you have to do. That's what Trump's saying he's going to do. Here again, all of you who don't claim to be like that, you better wake up and let it be known that you're different. Okay, that's one nugget. The other nugget I was talking about in the last presentation I had, and I was talking about freedom. I was talking about this beautiful harmonic society that God had in mind for all humans that were acceptable to the plans of it, acceptable to the format. And when I was mentioning earlier that when white people went over and stole slaves, captured slaves, or bought them, didn't make any difference. When they took people, human beings, and brought them over here and treated them as slaves, if they had been free, if they had really known the true truth, they would have done the same things that the natives did. When the natives were accosted and robbed, they fought back. And they died rather than being moved to reservations. Hey, are you going to die? We got to go to the reservation just so we can survive. Those were weak people. Those were, I don't want to call them cowards, but they just did not know. They were weak, innocent, yes, but weak and absent and stupid. That's a word you hate to use, but the truth of the matter is they were stupid. The real kings and queens of the native movement fought back. And all of them in heaven. And I was thinking, if the slaves who were brought here, the black ones specifically, and any others, but most specifically because I'm black, when they were, the brave ones jumped off the darn boats and went on to kingdom wherever it was. That's what the brave ones did. The others came over here because they were chained, couldn't get loose. The one that got on and took the chains, the brave ones still did whatever they could to get away. Most of them, and the real brave ones died. But the weak ones, the weak ones, they gathered all the major men and told the women, put fear in them how to raise the men and turn them into non-men. And so, you know the outcome of that. But the message that I wanted to bring is if they knew God, as I described God in that last presentation, that last post, if they knew God that way, when they got off that boat and unchained, they'd have started walking toward Africa. And sure, these low-down, dirty slave owners, would-be owners, and masters would have taken a gun and shot them like dogs, and they wouldn't have even looked back. They would have been falling down if they got shot. The ones that's not shot would have been kept walking straight on to Africa. Why? Because before they'd be a slave, they'd be dead and buried in their grave. Why? Because they'd rather have a connection with a spirit that they cannot see, but the evidence of the existence is all about, than to trust the son of a gun that would put them in bondage, treat them like animals. They wouldn't go for that. No free man will go for that. Even today, no free man will go for that. And I'm standing here talking to you like I am because I'm trying to get freedom. I'm trying to put my shoes in a different footprint because I'm still living. As long as I'm still living in this hell, that means I ain't doing nothing. So that means the same thing for you. As long as we're living in this hell, I don't care what you're doing, you ain't getting rid of this. Look at this. Look how far we've gone. Everything you've done, everything the church has done, did not keep us from coming to this low point. We're here. And the God that you've been talking about, you don't know what the hell you've been talking about because it got us here. But we're still living. If we were dead, at least we could say we were with God. But we right here in the middle of this hell with the same slave master. same slave master. A reemergence. And that character throughout this nation that says it's okay. Dividing us, keeping us divided. And there ain't no God nowhere. Who's talking about a God that would deliver us? And I'm talking about giving us the power to stand up and walk away. Turn our backs on everything this nation stands for if it don't do the right thing. Now you got to ask God to do that. Let me see if anybody doing that. Let me look out the window. I don't see nobody out there doing it. Ain't nobody gonna talk about it today on the news. But one last thing and I'm gonna let you go. What did Jordan says? They want to get everybody here for you to talk to. But they won't let you talk to the one that started this. We might be holding all the first-hand information. They got second and third. We got the first-hand information that if it was legitimate, we wouldn't have it locked up. We'd have it on everybody's desk. We'd have it on every TV station. We would exonerate the president and his administration with everything we got if it did it. We'd let everybody talk that has some association with the government and the president if it did it. But it doesn't. What it does, it confirms everything that you were told about the president before he got into office. He lied. Made you think he was different. Well, he really didn't lie. Yeah, he didn't tell you he was a snake. Other people told you. He said he was a great businessman. Golly. Well, anyway, I think I'll just leave this with you. I'm going to go ahead on and go and thank you for these 10 minutes that you've given me to add to what I have said, and I hope it has a point in your life. Until next time, this is Eddie Marcus saying goodbye